Hello everybody. Hope you're all doing as well as you can be on this Wednesday evening or morning or wherever the heck you're hanging out from. Excuse me, I had a frog in my throat. Yeah. Second verse, same as the first. Today we're gonna keep climbing the ladder. Hopefully we hit into diamond so we can start playing some more. I don't want to say fun, because I have fun playing Ramunap Red. I just don't know if it's the most fun to watch. But I'm excited to keep tweaking the ooh, I'll take that. I'm excited to keep tweaking the Ant prison list, but I want to hold off on doing that until we get into Diamond, which I think we're pretty close. Aren't we 2 away? Oh, 1 away. Okay, so we just need 6 wins in a row. Easy peasy. Alrighty, what are we starting off with today? Bunch of lands, we got Crop Crasher. This isn't too bad of a hand. I wish one of these lands was Skewer the Critics, but I think this might still be good enough to keep. I don't mind keeping 4 landers just because it also means that we're less likely to draw into lands, which 4 is the top end of our curve too, so kind of works out pretty nicely, if you do say so myself. Okay. Hopefully if they don't have any blockers out, we'll have a real nice turn 3. Oh. Mono green artifacts, I wonder? Really hating that we're drawing into all of our lands though. That's not super helpful for us. Okay. Not too sure what they're on about. Okay. I'll take that win. Okay. Alrighty then. I wish this was a creature because I probably would have kept this hand. Okay, this one's a bit better. I'll probably put the Blazing Volley back. I like the fact that we can go right into curve each turn with a new creature. So let's keep. We'll put Volley back. Is my music a little quiet today? I feel like it might be a little quiet, but hopefully that's better. Okay, crashing drawbridge is kind of a problem. I mean, not a huge problem, but somewhat annoying. Smelt Ward Minotaur. Okay. Guess we can do this. Destroy the Minotaur. Hey, we'll swing it anyway. Okay, so this is just a full-on mono red deck, but why are they running Crashing Drawbridge and not the not that new whatchamacallit? That new the new one from Zendikar. That's like 3 CMC in red. Okay, so I'm gonna have it so Drawbridge can't block because I want them to get Fnatic killed. If they trade Crop Crasher for Fnatic, I'll be pretty happy. Beautiful. Because the next turn we can abrade the Crashing Drawbridge and we'll be wide open. Because I don't really see them accelerating too hard, seeing as they're A in mono red and B they only have 5 mana out. Oh, there's Sethron. And then they're gonna tap and give it haste. No. Okay, well let's in this case then we'll do this. We'll do this and then we'll just end our turn. Hopefully we draw into Hazoret or something a bit more spicy. So actually it'd be really nice if they attacked us because next turn we have Eternalized mana for Earthshaker. Okay, we do not. Boy, can I just can I not flood out please? We've drawn like so many lands. I'm gonna still keep up Earthshaker as a blocker because I don't think they'll attack, but they might. It'd actually be super nice if we could draw into... Okay, good. Oh. We're not gonna... Okay. Yes, you're not attacking. I don't need lands right now, so I'm gonna just keep this up just to make them think I have something. So we will end the turn. Why aren't they attacking? This is really odd. We'll swing in here because we're pretty ahead on life. I mostly wanted to ping them down to 8. And I kind of want them to think I have like Embercleave or something in my hand since I have all this mana open. Not that I'm sure they would think that far ahead, but... Maybe a little bit of mind games. Cool. Very okay with that. Oh no, that's a problem. Yeah, oh, and Morag and Neheb. Okay, well we're screwed. That turned around on us pretty quick. It's not super great. It was just a shame I kept flooding out. Like I run 21 lands in this. It's not really statistically possible to have that happen. Hopefully that's the one game. I really hope that's the one. Okay, 3 lands. We got 2 counters. Goblin Banneret's nice to pump up if they're in a more controlling matchup, so I quite like this. Okay, we're against Muxus. Well, let's do this to shake things up a bit. Because we're gonna have to move quick. Of course they get Krenko. Why wouldn't they get Krenko? I really need some removal. Braid is definitely removal. Okay, let's do this then. We'll counter a swing out. Or no, we gotta Gobble Banneret and hold back, I think. Okay. Fortunately, they can't tap it in response, which is good news for us. It's like, not sure if that's a great idea, but sure. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna actually ping Skark Prospectors so they can't have any blockers up. Then we'll pump up Banneret. And we'll go swinging. Love to see it. So unless they can go super duper wide, we got this in the bag. Granted, seeing as they only have 3 mana, I don't see that happening. Nice. Nice. Let's... Yeah, let's keep this. I don't think this is the best hand, but... Okay... Okay, Luminarch Aspirant's not really good for us. So we're gonna Sim Scorched Desert and scare the critics them before they get way too far ahead of us. Let's see. Okay, deputy detention's not great news. At least I have way more, but I'm going to actually use this on Kenra because I want them to block so we can get rid of it. And I'm hoping they block Kenra. Yes, please. Now I can do this. Aha. Let's discard you. Oh, it's whenever it ETBs. That's not super great news for us. And of course they have another one. Cool. Alright, well, let's attack. Then let's shock you. Stop controlling me. I don't have any enchantment removal. Fun fact, Pluto never made a full revolution around the sun while it was still considered a planet. I did not know that. Oh, they're a Jeskai party deck? Okay. At least I can eternalize a Kenra, I guess. How much targeted removal do they have? It's so annoying. Okay, Hazoret's kind of a pog, though, not gonna lie. Pluto will complete its first full orbit since its discovery on Monday, March 23rd, 2178. Holy crap. I had no idea. Also, hi Dice if I didn't say that already. I thought I did, but might just be me thinking things. And I can't believe someone's actually playing a party deck in Historic. This is crazy. Okay, well, yeah, we fortunately lost that one. Okay, yeah, we got Firebrands, Skew the Critics. Let's see how this goes. Pretty nice and zoomy. Matt, I need help with what? What's going on? One abandons all other abilities and focuses his strength entirely on a single specialized skill. He can overcome even the greatest powers. Hey Nick, I'm glad you decided to stop lurking. What's going on? Actually, hold on. Let me do a thing real quick. Also, thank you for finally following me, you jerk. Hold on. Un momento. Let me go here. No, not there. Oh no. Oh no. I want to go... No, I do want to go here, because then I want to go here. And then I want to go to... Just download the app for me? Aw, you shouldn't have. My first follow? I thought you were on a stream with someone else before. How am I your first follow? Sorry, I just want to do this quick. Okay. I want to go to channel. I want to go... No. Here we go. Display all rules. Alright, congrats Nick, you are a VIP. Use the power well. It was their page, not mine. Yeah, but I figured you would have still at least made an account or something. Can't subscribe, I tried. Don't worry about subscribing. It's not a big deal, follows enough. Yeah, let's do this and we'll see how they block. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, you got the shiny VIP badge because I know you IRL. Okay, let's do this. I got offered to do a Secret Santa deck swap. My playstyle is funny and janky. How do I build a control commander deck? Blue. That's probably the long and short of it, but I mean realistically, I just try to look at probably commanders that tend to draw you more cards. Like I know Gadwick the Wizened would be a really affordable way to go. But I think he's still pretty cheap for Meldrain. No duh. Yeah, I mean, but I I need something more to work with than just how do I build a control deck, because that's such a wide varying archetype. That's like asking me to help build an aggro deck. You just play red and swing. It's not really a whole lot of nuance with it, but I mean, if you have some commanders in mind, I can try to help with some more specific suggestions. Okay, let's get rid of you. Blazing Volley. Hopefully we draw into our 4th land. And I want it so they can still -0, or 0 it out, but
I'm telling Mother Ludi on you. Next time, you're toast.
oh. Are they playing counter, or did they steal that from me and I missed it? Oh, they got it with Robert the Rich. That makes sense. Okay, last game I got completely flooded. Now I'm getting screwed, so this is fun. I'll keep this up as a blocker because they're probably gonna try to swing in. Well, I want to get rid of Tajik because that's going to be a lot of value for them. I hate that they're getting life gain, but it's fine. This looks complicated. Yeah, this is... I'd play with you at some point IRL. Don't tempt me with a good time, Nick. I've tried to open that door before a handful of times. But Arena is actually a great way to learn. I'm just playing a higher end ranked game. But I don't know if the overlay works on mobile or not, but you should be able to like tap on the cards and see what they do, at least if I have Hardboard Live set up correctly. Okay, they can't kill me. So let's just try to swing in, because I'm not really seeing myself winning, but we might be able to whack him a bit. Open the door, Matt, open the door. I'm not opening the door. I don't need to open the door. Okay, so maybe for 9. Okay, they do on that one. Let's get Ed to play too. I've wanted to get you guys to play. Obviously this year notwithstanding, it'd be definitely a fun thing to play. But yeah, Arena's definitely the way to go, and it's free, so. And they actually released a Mac client, so you would be able to play it too. I don't know how good the Mac client is, but it's a thing. They have it. Oh, Matt, I think I figured it out. Cool. What'd you settle on? Okay, one creature's not really what we want, so we're gonna mulligan. Okay, we still don't want one creature. Okay, come on. Boy, this is not great for us. I kind of have to keep this. And we'll get rid of you. This is gonna be an uphill climb. I'm playing a Bleach mobile game right now, and Lords mobile. TBH, I hate play-to-win games. Yeah, this is somewhat of a pay-to-win game, but it's not as egregious as it has been, because you do get wildcards the more you play, and the starter decks are fine. It just might be harder to actually get anywhere if you don't win often to get the daily gold you can get. Child of Allura. I'm gonna do board white tribal. Yeah, you could do that. That might be hard to do on a budget though. Unless you did like land destruction and stuff too. Don't discard my stuff. Okay, we'll do you. Swing on in. Growth spiral. Okay, one more land would be cool, because I'm not really liking these colors I'm seeing, which means they're probably running Uro. Or Elder Gargaroth, even better. Okay, good. Well, at least we got the land, so we can swing in uninterrupted. At least once. Lots of destroy effects to target child and a lot of other ways to bring child back from the grave. Interesting. Well, definitely brave of you to try to build 5 color in a budget, so more power to you, because that's quite a task. If they don't gain a life, I'll be kind of surprised. Or gain 3 life. Interesting. Okay. Another land's not really what I wanted right now. I can't really attack right now either. I guess I'll attack with Scorch Spitter. Matt, walk me through my channel. I like to feel what games you normally play. I do a lot of this. So on Saturday we played Dead Space, which was a lot of fun. I'm probably gonna, or Sunday we played Dead Space. Which I think Sundays are gonna be more of my do whatever I want streams. going forward, which probably means not a whole lot of magic unless something comes up, but yeah, mostly I'd say 80% magic, 20% whatever. Okay, and the turn. Dead Space spooky. It was. I scared the crap out of myself, even though I've played that game and beaten it several times, and even to the point of where I was calling where jump scares would come out, and I still got jump scared. So that was fun. But I think we're like 4 or 5 hours in. It's not too long, so I could probably beat it next Sunday, or I might do it Saturday if I do a bit later of a stream. I'm on the fence. But yeah, I love Dead Space 2. Easily one of my favorites. Get wrecked, yeah. And wrecked I got. Matt, I think we lost this one. Yeah, I'm kind of of the same opinion. Of course, if I keep every single game, I'm either flooding out or I'm getting screwed. I did not have the start of a time last night. I was hoping, like, maybe if I drew into Hazoret or something, I could try to at least keep blocking to stay alive, but that's wasn't in the cards. Any chance of an appearance with Destiny? Destiny, I've debated streaming before, but I feel like it's something to where I'm not like I kind of want to keep that like a off-stream game, because I feel like weird playing games that are like MMO like, just because I feel like it's kind of boring unless I'm in like the super high-end stuff or like really good at it, which I'm not. So I think if I do non-magic stuff, it's probably going to be stuff that's more like focused like single player games, or like just some wacky multiplayer stuff like Among Us or something like that. Well, not really Among Us because I don't want to stream Among Us, but just as an example. Okay, so we do got some creatures. If we get into our third land, Crop Crasher will be nice. We got some artifact removal, so let's keep going. Yeah, I get it, yeah. Don't get me wrong, Destiny's fun, but those kind of loot shoots, not sure if I'd have the most fun streaming that. I'll tell you one thing for darn tootin' sure, though, I'm going to be playing a hell of a lot of Cyberpunk when that comes out. Not to the point of where it's going to mostly be Cyberpunk, but it might mostly be Cyberpunk when it comes out, just as a little spoiler alert. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Maybe Historic is in a bad of a place meta-wise that I won't feel too bad doing that. Also, ooh, we're totally upgrading their Mind Stone, because that's going to hurt. I just bought the expansion by accident for that game. Oh no. Well, now you have to play. You're locked in. Destiny, that is, yeah. Also, Matt, still no first badge. Weird. You sure did you go like under the settings? Because I know like when you're in the chat, there's like a little cog that you can do to show like what badges show up. So like I know if you had like a Amazon Prime that has a different badge that shows up everywhere, but you can toggle what shows up and what doesn't. But it's definitely weird. I'll try again. Yeah, you can see. But like I said, you technically should have qualified for it. Because everything I was reading into said that it should work the same. Unless you're the person gifting a sub to somebody, then the gifter wouldn't get anything, because obviously they're not sub. Okay, what are they getting? Are they getting that stacks piece? Because that's going to be bad news if they are. Okay, Forsaken Monument, not really much better. I think I'm gonna double up the bannerets just to really try to swing in where it counts. We'll do you to face, we'll do you to you, and we'll do you to you.
I will be better prepared next time.
Okay, as long as they can't play Forsaken Monument and get a bunch of life. Alright, I feel pretty good that we got this in the bag. Good game. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, 4-lander, 1 creature, absolutely not. No way. Let's mulligan you. Get a new hand. Much better. Put you back. Ember Hauler's not what I wanted to see. Let's... I guess we can get the Kenra out. Hey Alexis, what's going on? Yes, I have. I'm very excited for Kaladesh Remastered to hit on the 15th. I'll be very excited to put Bomat Courier in this deck. Ooh, okay. Glad they're wasting it on that. I'll just do this then. I think that'll be enough to get me back into Arena, to be honest. Yeah, I agree. It's been kind of overwhelming with all the recent, like, Amonkhet getting added to Historic and now Kaladesh, but honestly, it's kind of made things a lot more fun and less stagnant than Standard has been. Even though for some reason, Uro is definitely still legal in Historic. But yeah, I'm very excited. And they made some good choices not to include stuff like Hangerback Walker, so the whole meta just doesn't fall apart to Helioid combo. So that's also a good choice. I'm glad they're keeping that in mind. Yeah, overall, I am super excited for Kaladesh. Aesthetically, it's one of my favorite sets too. Why would you put out Cavalcade if you don't have any 1/1s? That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Okay. I mean, they're basically on top deck mode, and then they would have to block. So let's do this. So this has kind of put them up against between a rock and a hard place, I feel. Okay, that honestly, it's quite alright with me, because apparently they don't realize that I can just do literally the exact same thing I did last turn. Oh, I forgot that Everquill had the activated ability to shock me for 2. Womp womp. Thought I had that. One more turn I would have had it, but that's fine. Matt, sending you a picture of what I see on my laptop screen, and we can try to figure out how to change it to the first badge. Okay, yeah, we'll take a peek after stream, see if we can get that situated. But like I said, everything I read, I'm like 90% sure. Hey, Laxus, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. But yeah, we'll take a peek after stream and see what we can sort out. Okay, we got Spitter. I mean, we're pretty much on curve, which is nice. Got a nice Skewer the Critics activator. I think this might work out well. You know what? I think I might actually do Goblin first. We'll do Goblin and Discord Spitter. And then kind of get a feel for what they're playing. Orzhov, okay. I don't want you to make me discard a card. Skewer's to good removal. I guess Blood Rage, because now I really don't want to discard down 2 cards from my hand that I have. So that's a bummer. Okay, let's do Scorch Spitter. And we will hold off. Is Orzhov Link? Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna get rid of another land. Okay. I'm just hard casting this because I don't really want to deal with trading right now. Next turn we'll Crop Crasher. Hopefully they don't get another creature out. Ooh. I always forget about Treacherous Blessing, if I can speak. Very interesting card. Alrighty, let's swing on in. You know what? Heck it, we'll go really wide and overextend, and I'm sure nothing bad will happen. A glass casket, you're not what I wanted to see. At least you're an artifact though, right? Yes, you are. So I could hit that. Alright, a Braid would be pretty neat to close out the game. I guess they just really need a blocker, huh? A blocker! I don't know what's up with my voice tonight. Alright, that works. Okay, kinda hate the sands. Okay, this one's a little goofy, but I think I'll keep it. Ah, I see you're an opponent of culture as well. The old classic Firebrand mirror match. Ooh, spicy. But I bet you didn't expect. I have another Firebrand. Aha. Okay, Chain Whirler. This was fun for a minute, but now I don't like it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna hard cast this to kill Chain Whirler because that's potentially a big problem for us down the road. Guessing this is just the Cavalcade. Oh no, this is just the Red Deck wins list. Alright, we might be in a bit of trouble. I'm not going to attack. I was really tempted to exert Anax, but then that turns into a well, I'll do this so they at least can't get the pump, and then next turn we can get Blood Rage out, hopefully somewhat stabilize. It'd be super nice if I could top deck Hazoret. I do run it as a 4 of. Okay, Mountain, you're not Hazoret, so not really what I needed. Well, I'm sure as shit blocking you. You're not stealing any of my stuff. Okay, counter is not too bad because we can eternalize it next turn. So I'm gonna do this, but I'm not gonna attack. Okay, I mean, I think this is pretty much game. Anyway, split it. We were out-redded. Fortunately. I was doing so good. Just let me into diamond. Let me in. Wow, we are up against Pancakes the Clown. Just when you think you see it all. That good old Yuck of IHOP as our opponent today. Yeah, this is fine. I always have a hard time getting rid of Hazoret hands, especially when we have 3 lands in our hand as well. Let's just roll the dice. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully they're playing an artifact deck, so I feel a bit better about keeping a braid. But we'll see. Me and Ed are think. Me and Ed think Corsair Steel Series are the best keyboards. I'd probably say for the mass-produced mechanical keyboards, I'd probably be inclined to agree. Corsairs are nice. Logitech still makes some really nice big old keybs too. But yeah, we'll swing in. They're not gonna block. But they do not hold a candle to my ortho baby. You will pry this from my cold dead hands, Logitech and or Corsair. They went down to 4. Who went down to 4? I am confusion. Opponent? Oh. You're gonna essence capture? Oh. Let's do this. Opponent started with 4 cards. Oh, now I see. Well, they're really gonna be feeling bad now. That makes sense. Yeah, I was like, went down to 4. I was like, what? It's been a Wednesday. Hey, gems. I will always take gems. I love gems. Okay. Only a Scorch Spitter, but we do have some removal, which is okay. We're very creature focused, so we're probably going to draw into something. Give it a whirl. Okay, yeah, we'll just, we'll swing in. Okay. This mono white artifacts, I wonder? No. Alright, let's go Crop Crasher out and keep on swinging. Okay, Treasure Map's a good sign because they got Jack Squat to deal with us right now, so I'm gonna go full bore. Yeah, we'll do Kenra and then we'll hit him with the Skewer the Critics too and do a big ol' wallop. I hope they put it 1-1 down, or a few 1-1s down like tokens. That would be really cool. Okay, that's not really cool though. But at least I didn't go super wide. Also, I'm gonna wait until this gets 2 counters on it to destroy it, just so they waste mana. They still technically get the scry, but I'd rather than pay into it and not get the benefit of having that flip and get them treasures. So we'll give them a false sense of security. Okay, interesting. They chose not to, so I'll just destroy it anyway. I'll probably still end up paying just to get the scry anyway, but still. Sweet. Okay, more lands would be cool, but I'll just have to deal. I don't know why, but I get the sinking feeling they have like Containment Priest or something that they're just waiting to flash out, but they also only have 6 life, so kind of need to be aggressive. Okay. At least I still got Blazing Volley. Okay, Sunscorched Desert, let's go. If they have another Omen in the Sun in their hand, I'm gonna be a little upsetty spaghetti, but like I said, I gotta just try to press my advantage as long as I can. I almost kind of hope they settle the Wreckage me, because then we're one closer to getting the Eternalized counter out. Oh, okay, well that's fine. Okay. I'm gonna do this once, just in case they do have another Omen of the Sun in their hand. You clearly have something in your hand, so Okay. Well, fortunately, all the life gain they're getting is pretty incremental. That's not, though. Okay. We need to end things quick. At least their saving grace is they're not in blue, so they don't have a great way to dig for it. Meaning they have to wait 6 more turns before they win. But they could have a bunch of removal in their hands, which would really suck for us. Because realistically, if we get another land, I think we pretty much have this in the bag, as it were. Okay, it's not another land, but we can pump things up a bit. Okay. I guess you can do that. It's not illegal. You're allowed.
True goodness can never be corrupted.
Okay, what bullshit are you grabbing now? Oh, thematic compass. Okay, that's fine. Oh, wait, they did have enough lands for that. Oh. Okay, well, at least we can do this. So let's see, we got 7, 8. I think we kind of just have to go for face. Because they're going to end up removing counter from combat, which means it gets exiled, which sucks, but... Oh, no, it just untaps it. Okay. That's not as bad, then. Oh, wow, and they do have enough mana to cast it. So close again. Alright, but I can take my first break of the stream. Gonna go hit the restroom real quick. As always, unfortunately, due to my partner, or I wish partner, due to my affiliate agreement, I have to run ads during my breaks. But if I run them on my breaks, I've been told they're less likely to run during stream. So apologies in advance, but I'm gonna run that while I'm on break, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I have returned. Let's keep climbing that ladder. Okay, got 3 lands. No, we need more creatures. Okay, it's one more creature, not not really what I was asking for, game, but we'll make do. I think I'll probably get rid of Skewer, keep the shock, and then we're almost fully through our curve. Somewhat, anyway. Ooh. Do they use Wind Robber in the rogue decks now? I feel like they do. We'll save shock in case they have something a bit more impactful. So let's Kenra, making us not able to be blocked, and we go on swinging. Okay, good. Get the lands out of our way. We don't heckin' need them. Also, that was a bit of a misplay because I should have activated Goblin Banneret's ability so it would have been able to mentor everybody else. Thieves Guild Enforcer, you are the one that's getting hit. You're too dangerous for me. Because we already have 3. I don't want 8. Okay, Ruins is pretty solid. Let's get you out of the way. You know what, heck it, let's get you out of the way too. And this time we will mentor before we attack. So we got the pump. Oh no. Okay, 5-3 is kind of worrying. I guess what we have to do is pump this up so we get this to a 5. That'll make Kenra a 4-3. And then regardless if they block, which they have to block, Scavenger dies. So I think that's the best outcome. So they have to block you. What? The life gain doesn't work? Oh, it does work that way. I didn't think that's how it triggered. Figured they would have just died. Okay, come on. Okay, you're not a 1-1 with haste, but you're something. Let's do Crop Crasher first. Hopefully they get a block route, which if they do, we can eternalize Kenra to make it a 4-4. Bada bing, bada boom. Pull out the dub. Okay, you're a 5-3, but that's still cool. Good game. Because we're gonna make you unblockable. Blockable. Easy peasy. Ooh, the Swamp King. I think I played against them like 2 days ago and they didn't play any swamps, which is a bit... That's a bit sus if you ask me. Can't really call yourself the Swamp King, not play any swamps. Okay, somewhat tempting one-lander, but unfortunately our curve's a bit too high to keep that. No creatures is no bueno. So we would be more likely to draw into creatures, I guess. But... I don't know. Who's at my porch? Oh, no one's at my porch. Okay, come on. I think we have to. Because I hate mulliganing down to 4, especially where we've been screwed and flooded so often with mana. So let's put you back, and let's put you back. Okay, oh, they're playing white and black this time, though. That means the swamp has the potential to show up. Maybe they actually live up to their name this time. Because the last time I played against them, I'm pretty sure they played mono blue, which blue lands are islands, black lands are swamps. But let's see if they make a fool out of me yet. Hello? Pet my floofy dog while I wait. Hey, we got the swamp. Hoggies. Poor Spirit Dancer. You've got to be kidding me. Of course, the one time we don't have any targeted removal. Spirit Dancer has to show up. Let's hold off. I'm mostly curious what they're gonna try to load up, or what enchantments they're gonna load up on this. Because if they bring out Alseid of Life's Bounty, I'm gonna kind of regret not swinging in that turn, because they could sack it, give it protection. Yada yada yada. Okay, you got 3 lands. And I'm not controlling a basic, so you could have that new 3 CMC instant speed kill spell. Maybe. Just maybe. Or it's Mortify. Cool. I really wish I would have swung in. But at least that means they can't do any arena. I don't need more lands. I am flooded. I mean, I guess that means I can do this with Reckless Abandon, because they don't have any power, so it's not going to hurt me at all. Or they take 5. Just they take 5. I miss take 5. That's like my favorite candy bar. Not that it's gone, but they don't make a vegan one, so I want to make homemade ones someday, though. Oh, here we go. Card draw and auras. Auras and card draw. As long as they don't have anything to give it lifelink, I'm not totally... Hang on. Is that... Enchanted creature as lifelink. Cool, well, this game's pretty much over now. Why am I on a losing streak? I was so close to ranking up. Yet so far. Quattro. Okay, so we have a handful of creatures, but no 1-drops, which is kind of scary. We do have some burn and targeted removal, which can help us, depending on what they're playing. They have Lotus Sleeves and a Kaya Avatar. That leads me to believe they're probably playing Orzhov. I have no scientific evidence to back that up, but I'm assuming it's some sort of control-y, stacksy type build, so... Mulligan. Okay, I feel actually way better about this hand. We got a 1-drop. We got a beefy Minotaur. We really need to make our presence known. Oh, they're playing mono brown. Or they're playing some sort of Orzhov veto combo to try to gain the life infinitely, to kill us infinitely, which that would be a lot less fun, to be honest, so I hope they're not playing that. Hello? You're playing colorless, so... Oh! Oh, because they can use that for Karn. Interesting. I never thought using it that way. Let's do Blood Rage. Because I feel like I'm going to have to do some bigger swings later on. Then next turn we can play our Ruins into Kenra. And then hopefully if our hand's empty we can do Blood Rage for no downside. Or we draw another land in Hazoret actually would be preferable. We can be explosive, but we need to make sure not to get mana screwed. Okay, so Forsaken Monument's definitely coming out next turn, so we need to try to make a big impact. Let's do counter. We're gonna be able to hit them for 8, which is definitely nothing to you know, not look at in a positive light. I speak things good sometimes. Maybe? But yeah, so Forsaken Monument's a problem because they're gonna gain life. Since we're an aggro, we don't want them to gain life. And the wheels are hopefully not gonna come off too hard. So we'll actually swing out now. I'll put Blood Rage up as a blocker. And then, unless they can get Ugin out, which I'm also sure they're running, we'll be in an okay spot. And there's Ugin. Cool. Alright, well, we're officially kind of screwed because they can get all our creatures out. We don't have anything in our hands, so even though we're up 20-9, not feeling too hot about our chances. Unless we get Hazoret, or on Crop Crasher, or one of our other bigger hasty creatures to take out Ugin. But it's a shame that our curve is so low because they can only -2 to get rid of all our stuff. I feel like every match tonight I'm like 1 or 2 turns away from like really locking it down and not having any issues, and then they're like, nope, sorry, we're just gonna fuck things up for you. Oh, and Godfarah statue, you are just a bundle of joy. Absolute gift upon this land. Yeah, I can't do anything. They're way too far ahead. I can't afford to pay +2 on top of things I'm not drawing into, so. Okay, I think I'm gonna flip the script because red's not really cutting it for me. I don't think I'm gonna hit diamond tonight. So let's get some elves going. I haven't played elves really since Zendikar came out, so I'm curious how this is gonna sit in the meta now that we have a lot more stuff that seems to be anti-creature focused. Did I get that mythic? I think I got that mythic, right? Yeah. Hello? Let's see, and it's from Zendikar. Zendikar. There we go. Boop. Did not get it, okay. Not collected. Turn Timber Symbiosis, this is what I want. Do I really want it though? I mean, it's nice that we can pay 3 life to have it come in untapped. It's great to have a tutor that looks at the top 7 and can pump up stuff, but is it really better than Collected Company? I don't think so. I think we'll play this as is. Oh, no, because apparently I don't know how to choose my deck. Hello. Well, it's Elf Ball. Alright, we got some Paradise Druids. Not the quickest ramp that we're looking for, but we can play Collect a Company in turn 3, which isn't something to really not do. So let's keep this hand. Okay, we're at least against Izzet. I hope we're not up against Team Elementals, because we're gonna have a big problem with that if we are. Okay, they're playing Mind Stone, so I don't think they're in green. Because otherwise, why would you play Mind Stone? Unless it's artifact base. Oh, I'm so excited for all the artifact synergy that's going to be coming to Kaladesh. Ooh. Anger of the Gods, okay. Go off, I guess. Ooh, Grixis. So they're probably playing... Nicol Bolas, if I had to guess, which is not great news for us. Because if they keep spot removing things, we're going to have a huge issue of trying to accelerate. Pretty much like the Ramunap red deck, so honestly I don't really know why I decided to play this, because we're functionally going to run into the same problems that we were with that one. Ooh, Growing Rights is kind of nice though. But let's do Visionary for now, because I really want to draw into a card. And then we can also go a bit wider. Ram through's pretty good. I wish it could hit Planeswalkers too, but I guess that would probably be a bit out of Green's wheelhouse. Okay, that's really not good news for us. Okay, so we could Growing Rights, but it's not going to flip. It would be able to put a creature card in our hands. I think we need to ramp. We need to try to ramp with Paradise Druid so we can hit Collect a Company. Fortunately, Paradise Druid has hexproof, but if they keep doing board wipes like that, it's not going to really matter, since those board wipes get around our hexproof. Oh, I forgot Padim's going to be coming back. Ooh, I can do some wacky mono blue artifact shenanigans with Padim. That was like the first deck I made in Arena back in like 2018. Aw. Godfarrow statue, no. I don't like you. Please don't come out. And now I kind of need to do Coco to see if we can hit anything. Ooh, okay, let's do Dwinen's Elite and Llanowar Visionary, so we go a bit wider. Unfortunately, we can't attack this turn. Ooh, Allosaurus Shepherd's kind of a pog. Somewhat pog. Now everything's expensive. Okay, what are they getting now? Meteor Golem. You're in red. You don't need the. you're in so many colors that destroy permanents. Why do you need Meteor Golem? Okay, let's see. Boy, everything's expensive. I mean, they're not running any counter spells. Imperious Perfect is a bit expensive. Oh, actually, we're gonna need to do Growing Rights if we want even a shot of trying to pull this out, since we'll get more mana based on how many creatures we have that'll somewhat negate Godfarrow hitting us like it is. Okay, well. Ooh. Yeah, about your Meteor Golem there, friend. You're not going to be able to hit jack squat. Haha! Take that. Okay, so we might actually be able to pull this out into something halfway decent. So if we... Imperious Perfect... Boy, I wish I had Reclamation Sage right now. But at least we can ram through and destroy you. Cry of the Canarium. Why? That's such a good card. Okay, I guess we just Paradise Druid and wait, because we can't do much else. This Godfarer's Gift is out. They're absolutely trying to dig for Nicol Bolas, which I don't know if we're going to be able to really come back from that if they end up getting it out. I hope it's the one from War of the Spark and not the one from Amonkhet. Okay, that's at least manageable. Let's get rid of one of you. Yeah, the one from Amonkhet's a bit more oppressive. At least we don't... Like, at least we have some stuff that is hexproof. We can somewhat try to get around it, but I don't know if it's going to really help too much. It sucks because I really need Arc Druid out to try to get more mana, but as soon as I do, they're going to -3 to kill it. So that's not going to help us out. I mean, I guess I have to try, right? I don't really have a good choice. Oh, actually, no, because I can swing in now, and they can't -3 it. Aha! Oh. Thanks a lot, Bone Crusher Giant. Okay, let's get rid of you, because they're going to be too expensive. Man, this is probably the worst matchup we could have had, realistically speaking. Because that was their third? Yeah, they just have so much targeted removal and board wipes and basically everything that stomps us. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to come back from that. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Hey, at least we got our daily completed. Well, actually, since we're gonna be going for my other daily, which is blue spells, we'll actually give Bant Prison a try. Because I feel like it might be more effective than I'm giving it credit for, even though it's kind of still playtesting. Not 110% happy with it, but I'm close. I think Kaladesh might have some stuff that's going to be pretty nice in it, though. But I have 11 days until then. Okay, Nikki B shows up again. Don't think it's the same one we just played against, though. This seems okay. I'm a bit worried because we don't get green, but we do get some ops. We get some nice anti-ETB hate. We got a flicker. We'll keep it and just see how it goes. Okay. Ooh. Simic toughness, I see. Interesting. Okay, well, we got approach second sun, but it's not really what we need. Let's see. We'll ping you for 1, so you at least can't -3 twice without dying. Okay, don't really want Celindy Vision. Kinda need lands. Or Solar Wreckage is kinda nice. So let's do this then so they can't actually hit us. And their ETB doesn't activate. Chakotli Honor Guard is awesome. Oof. Big Toidle. That's, nope, not gonna work. Alright, so we're going to play pretty defensively, and we'll be able to settle the wreckage them if they decide to get greedy, which I think they might. Oh, you fool. You're swinging into 4 open mana with 2 white. Have you learned nothing? opponent, have you learned nothing? I'm going to say that they haven't learned anything. Like, sure, it ramped them, but at least... Hopefully they don't have more creatures in their hands. Oh, well, they got Growth Spiral, so that's something. Okay, Tetsuku Mizawa is scary because all the defenders technically don't have any power, which means everything they swing in is unblockable. So we're not going to attack right now. Just need 3 more lands, and then we pretty much have this in the bag. Oh, I forgot it. Forgot how Otley works for Mizawa as well. My turn. Okay, I don't need to approach the Second Sons. I just need more lands. So in that case then, I think because we're going to probably die soon, I'm going to need to play that. Oh no. The giant enemy crab has appeared. This is a huge problem because they will easily be able to kill us, but fortunately my top decks are Chef's Kiss today. So I'm gonna wait till they try to swing in, because then when we flicker of Fate Cherix, that thing's just going into the stratosphere, never to return. So I'm pretty happy about that. Oh, that's actually super good for them too. Jeez, Wally with Cherix is really good combo. I feel like that was kind of trying to rub salt into the wound, but... Wait. I didn't know Cherix had an ability that made things cost more whenever you try to activate them on them. Oh, I got too overzealous. Flew too close to the sun. Now we're gonna get completely demolished by... Yeah, then they had Spell Pierce anyway. Alright, yeah, they were ready. The giant crab lord did us in. What a shame. What a shame. Giant enemy crab. Attack the weak spot for massive damage. Okay, 1 lander that's only one of our colors, absolutely not. 3 lander in all of our colors on the other hand. That's a pog. Thought Chase was on, went on, also forgot you stream around these times. Hey memes, what's going on? Thanks for popping on in. Yes, I do stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you can catch me here 4 days a week, bud. Yeah, we'll do breeding pool and pay for it. And we'll opt on their turn. But yeah, I'm pretty sure she usually streams on Wednesdays. I don't know if she just took the day off or what, but if she did, good for her. Okay. Oh, we might need the land eventually, but it's fine. Okay, we get the land anyway. It's nice when things work out that way. Oh, that was a really good mill for them, because I only run 3 Ixalan's Bindings and 2 Approach Second Sons. So if they hit something of that caliber one more time, we're going to be really hurting pretty bad. Pretty bad. Okay, hopefully Archon of Emeria slows things down. Oh! Just kidding. They have drawn the lock, because Eldraine totally wasn't a mistake and shouldn't have been printed. Nope. Totally fine. Okay, I guess we can try to flicker it next time they do something wacky. I found even more really cool Kamigawa cards. I love that set so much. Nice. Yeah, I love, like... I don't want to say plundering, but like looking through old sets. Now and again. It's just so much fun. Also, the arts are simply incredible. Yeah, I 100% agree. I feel like I would have only liked Kamigawa a bit more if they had the old style frames. But I think that was right around when 7th edition came out. So that's when they switched, but yeah, still cool. Okay, we're probably pretty borked. I don't see us really making a huge impact. They already got one of our Settle the Wreckages, or one of our Approach to the Second Sons, I should say. Oh, and they just thought collapsed that. Cool. Did they just get rid of... Okay, they got rid of all of our enchantment-based removal that we have. Man, they... Ugh. Samurai, the Pale Curtain has to be my favorite magic arts of all time. I'm gonna look that up. This sounds familiar. Oh, yeah, that art's nice. Oh, it's also as a print on OMA, which is nice. You want to get yourself a 8x10, it's 20 bucks. That's pretty cool. Did they really just steal? They stole Gideon's Intervention, they put it out, and then they're like, hey, you know that win con you have? It would be an awful shame if all of a sudden you couldn't play it anymore. Well, now what the hell am I supposed to do? I guess I'll just concede. I'll just concede. And Kataki War's Wage is super neat. Can't wait to run it, Commander. I've always wanted to build around Kataki. That's like one of my, not like white whale cards, but it's one I've always wanted to build around. Cause that's the one that basically it's like each artifact or each permanent is like one. Yeah, and sacrifice this artifact unless you pay one. The only thing, I feel like I would want white to get a much better pool of cards to help deal with like ramp and other stuff though before really basing a deck around that, just because it feels like it hurts you so much. If it was all artifacts opponents control, that would be really, really cool. I'm trying to create a casual stacks deck, and both of those cards are getting slapped in. There's just pet cards. That's fair. I think like in the 99 Kataki's a bit more manageable than in the command zone. So I think that's a good choice. Also, why did I pick another planes? I just clicked way too quickly on that. So that's going to be a big ol' misplay. Okay, so now we got more tap lands. I guess I'll do this. We'll put out Archon and hopefully slow them down a bit more. Also, I don't know why, but I'm feeling kind of wacky. I might actually want to play Dead Space. Not that I haven't had fun. Not that I haven't enjoyed my time playing Arena tonight, but I have not been able to stop thinking about Dead Space since the Sunday stream. So after this game, actually, I might put that on, but I don't know. We'll see. We want green. Thunders don't want to get green. Against equipment decks, it's just gross. Sadly, I wish Confounding Conundrum was white. Same with like Hull Breacher, but oh well. Yeah, Hull Breacher, that's a... Boy, that seems like a big misstep. I understand that they were saying like, oh, we designed all the cards in the set before we said white was going to get better, but in your announcement for the set, you also said powerful white cards. Hull Breacher should have been one of those powerful white cards that you seem to have forgotten about. Oh, Uro. That's fine, so we'll just play Ixalan's Binding next turn so you can't. Or no, I would eat Gideon's Intervention, not Ixalan's Binding. What am I saying? Part of me wants to put out Cylindy Vision to try to dig for approach, because I feel like they might start going off pretty soon. But then I don't have a great way to dig for approach. You know what, heck it, let's try. And swing and a miss, great. I regret everything. Wall of Blossoms, eh? Always love that artwork, but don't really know why you're running it in this deck. Okay, Sun Petal Grove can come in untapped, which is nice. We don't really have a reason to play Deputy Detention, so I'm gonna just keep everything close to the vest and let them think I got a bunch of stuff to work on. I'm praying that we draw into Gideon's Intervention or Approach Second Sun though, because those would be the two ideal cards to get. Especially because they seem like they've sputtered out a bit as far as their potential to play things, which is great news for us. Ooh, Tulane. This changes. Also, I know I'm pretty sure technically the Irish pronunciation of Tulane is Holland from what I've heard, but I'm sorry, I'm just gonna forever call that Tulane because that's the first time I heard it. It was called Tulane, so that's the one that's gonna stick with me. Man, Valakut Awakening is so good. We love Impulsive Draw in red, and I also love you in Neheb. That was a pun. Well, not really a pun, a rhyme, but close enough. Okay, Uro Part 2, and it's staying on the board, which is great news, because we can Ixalan's Binding it. Oh, but then actually we'll approach Second Sun first because they're pretty tapped out. I don't know if they're running any counter spells, but I'd much rather cast this and not have it be an issue. I'm not blocking you. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, they run Neoform though? Oh no. This must be the deck that runs whatchamacallit? The combo with Stormgate Seacaller where they just get infinite copies of Dualcaster Mage. So we're gonna actually do Neoform, because heck you. I don't want you to win. Okay, yeah, they knew they didn't have an answer. If they hadn't have discarded that Neoform, I actually probably would have done Uro and got completely, like, my shit pushed in, like, in 2 turns. So fortunately, turning off Neoform basically renders that whole deck useless. I guess they could have still won with swings from Uro, but still. Also, I am pondering. Do I want to change and play Dead Space? Do I want to get spooked tonight? Or more importantly, memes. Do you feel like getting spooked tonight? If you don't feel like getting spooked, you can easily talk me out of it because I'm kind of a big baby. But if you're still here, that is. But yeah. I'm debating. Because nothing's really hitting tonight in Arena. Not gonna lie. I mean, we had some success yesterday with Red, but that's not really kicking it today. Listen, I want you to do what you like. I'm just vibing up room with some EDH. But the problem is, it's hard to call Dead Space a vibe. Because it's scary. You know what, heck it. We're gonna do it. Give me a few minutes to hit the restroom, get some water. I gotta get my PlayStation controller and set everything up. Anything is a vibe, there's different types. Okay, I guess I have a harder time vibing with Dead Space because even though I've beaten it, jump scares get me every time, even when I call them out, because I'm a big baby. But yeah, alright, I'll be back in a few minutes. I did my time in Arena. I hit 2 hours for the stream. That's at least the minimum I always want to hit, so I'll be right back in a few, and we can get spooked. Alrighty, I am back. Let's get my info together. Okay. Info updated successfully. Great. Now hopefully Twitch doesn't yell at me as long as it shows up here. Beautiful. Okay. We're gonna get out of here. What's going on there? Oh, let me get rid of Cardboard Life because we don't need you anymore. Whoa. I don't know what that beep was about, but I'm sure it's fine. Okay. So, and I gotta turn off the vibey music, unfortunately. Whew. Okay, nope, we are not signing into the EA account. I thought I said not to show this last time. Okay, continue. Now, if I remember correctly from where we left off on Sunday, this is my least favorite room in the whole game. This is where those creepy things... what now? That's not where I saved. Unless it's just through this door. Oh, okay, it's just through this door. I was like, I know I didn't save. Yeah, this is officially my least favorite room in the whole game. So, let's see. I got all my ammo. We got the line. Got that. Got cutter. Okay, and I'm probably gonna die. I'm just gonna throw this out there now. This room's pretty tough, even though I'm only on normal. And then how do we run? God, I forget all the controls. I forget all the controls and it's only been. Okay, that's stomp. Okay, runs L1. Got it. Alright. Gonna get a lot of mileage with that button. Safe to say. Oh, that's not what I wanted to... Circle's the one I want. Okay. Detonator mines, detonator mines. Okay. Let's see where these stupid things are. I'm gonna move this a little further from my mouth because I don't want to scream too loud. I'm being a bit overdramatic. I'm usually not that bad, but... Yeah, I know it's once you pretty much walk into here is when it gets to be a time. Yeah, you're good. I'm like 90% certain it's when you cross that threshold, so I want to look. I saw one more box. I did. Okay, I don't think the sniper rifle is going to help me out that much. Okay, is there anything over here? Ooh, good old stasis recharge. Okay. Oh, that's just the body there. Okay. Alright, well, let's bite this bullet. Wasted enough time. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Get dunked on. Oh, you. This isn't going as badly as it did last time. Oh, really? Get out of here. Dang it. Okay. Pick you up. Okay, circle. Let's heal. Another important button. Okay, we are out of the line gun. Okay, we got this though. This should help. We got a lot of this gun, so let's actually... I don't think I've really used the rifle that much. Pretty sure some shit hops out of that. Maybe not. I am a big baby. Okay. Let's get zapped. Zapped again. Oh goodness.
Isaac.
Oh.
He's gone. Listen, the steps can destroy the marker. Step 1, crawl into the dark machine. Step 2, the screws go tight all around.
I don't understand.
Oh, God, he's back. No! No, 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 no!
Equalizing pressure, you say? Oh, hey, buddy.
You stay back. You want to talk? You talk from there.
I love how there's just a demon just hanging out in the far, or necromorph on the far left.
The last person who said that tried to kill me.
Hey, take it easy. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Yeah, you got that right. You try it, and you're dead.
Can I have? Okay, good, dude. You're full on dead. You alright over there? You having a little bit of a time? There you go, all better.
Look, I think we got off to a bad start here. I'm Isaac.
Ellie. What do you want, Isaac?
I'm trying to get to the transport hub. I need to get to the government sector.
What do you think we were trying to do?
Oh.
Hey, I can help you. Besides, we got a better chance if we stick together. Don't you agree?
It's not a chance, Isaac. Other people are just a liability. I'll release the door lock. But after that, you're on your own. And please, don't follow me, okay?
Wait. Wait.
All right, let's go. Hey, this is totally a normal hallway. Okay, we don't have any more ammo for that. Hello? Okay. I think we got a shit ton of credits, so that'll be good. Oh, 2,000. Just kidding. Thought we had a whole hell of a lot more. Oh, but we do get the semiconductors, though. So those are worth its weight. Okay, so... Oh, we can buy the Ripper now. That's good news. I do like the Ripper quite a bit. Flamethrower is kind of, heavy duty contact beam. I don't remember what that does really. Let's see. I don't really like the sniper. I feel like it's not. Well, actually, it might be okay. No, I'm gonna sell that. Not a fan. Let's see. Seeker shells. For those, now we get 20k. So what's gonna be our magical fourth weapon? Let's do the Ripper. And then I need more plasma cutter stuff, definitely. 3. I need to... let's see, we're pretty decent on that. Rivet gun, I think we'll be okay. Let's do more javelin spears, because that could be pretty handy. And then last but not least, I'll get some health. Okay. Yeah, that thing's definitely dead. Interesting. Okay, let's save. Okay. Okay. Oh, we still only got 2 of these? Shoot, I should have got more ammo. Well, let's just do this then for a Hail Mary. Ew. Okay. Not gonna lie, I really don't like all those sounds. Oh, because there's one right here. Okay, is there any more stuff hiding? Alright, I'm just gonna run. Let's go. Nothing bad will happen. Nothing bad happens in space. Oh, just kidding. Everything bad happens in space. Ooh. I don't like that noise that I'm hearing. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. They're so gross. Like, why do they gotta be like buttholes? Oh, it's not power node enabled? Come on. Where are the... That noise is just disgusting. Okay, anywho. Okay, let's do this. Oh, nice. Really? Okay. Got more of that. Got more of that. Okay, this is... Oh, it's just right in front of me. I was like... Freaking stressing me out. Oh, there it is. Okay. Is this the fun part where the little babies come out? Hey, this is the fun part where the little babies come out. Great. Nothing like some nightmare fuel for 2020, am I right? Okay. I haven't had a text log in quite some time. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm definitely missing something. Don't like that. Please, please don't move in that manner. Yeah, that was great. Always love when that happens.
Okay, everyone, 15 minutes recess. Play nice.
Easily one of the worst enemies I've ever seen in a game, period. And yes, I am most definitely including Silent Hill. Because at least of all the Silent Hill I've seen, there are not exploding infants. I hear you. Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Totally normal hallway where nothing's gonna pop out at me. Hey, text log. Finally a reprieve. Oh. The kids are playing way too rough on the playground. Yesterday, oh, this is by this is school noise. School nurse report 8022. The kids are playing way too rough on the playground. Yesterday, I literally had a line of students with scrapes and bruises going out my office door. A few kids sustained injuries bad enough to need me to go to the infirmary. Call me old-fashioned, but I think this is the problem with the kids growing up on a space station. Kids need a planet with fresh air and open ground to play on, otherwise they go stir-crazy and start picking on each other. Space is no place to raise a family, if you ask me. Well, Aaron, we weren't asking your opinion. Thank you for giving it anyway. Hey, very relevant. Even back in 2012 they knew. This cool beaver, whatever the hell, says wash your hands. What's this supposed to be?
Cold, flu, strict bites in space. Be sure your children's vaccinations are always up to date. See a nurse today.
I guess in space you're not even safe from coronavirus. Knowing that knowledge. Okay. Now if I remember correctly, I believe the gymnasium is the next part. Which if that's the case, good golly, that part sucks. But I'm pretty sure after that, it's pretty smooth sailing until you end up going to Redacted, which I don't want to say. Case of spoilers. I love being called into random meetings. Ugh, I hate that. That's why LinkedIn has calendar function for a reason. Oh, Jesus. Forgot that happened. Okay, what are you? Plasma energy, great. Need all of you I can get, and I think that's it. Yep, gymnasium time. This part's really hard. I'm in a meeting right now I wasn't aware about, but I'm still watching. If you gotta go, you gotta go, don't worry about it, but yeah. Unknown meetings are not very fun. Oh god. This part's not great. Ugh. Do I just not get up? Oh no, I have to go underneath this. Fuck. I'm pretty sure something pops out under here. I remember this happening. Somewhat. Let's just go. Oh god. Oof. Oh, that's right, the new red-eye type enemies start showing up that are really tough. Huh. Jesus Christ. You stupid son. That was the worst jump scare I've had. You know what? This is what you get. Oh, you just walked through it. I thought you could beat it up. Oh boy. Hello? Oh. Ooh. Oh, this is when shit gets real, I'm pretty sure. You... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Please. Okay, come on. Oof. That got a bit contentious. That got a bit contentious. Okay. How are we how are we doing? Okay, we got a ton of health. That's great news. I'll top off. Okay, we got 4 of these. Pull up on these. Don't have a ton of rivets, but that's fine. We'll go back over here if we can. Okay, I think that should be everything. Okay. Eat your green pellets. That's the way I gotta go. This is where some stuff might be. Oh hey, a basketball. I just need to check something real quick. Boop, boop, whoop. Whoa, what's going on? Okay. Boop. Boop, boop. Okay. So, let's see what other horrors await us down the hallway. Wonder if it's more babies. Oh god.
Recess is over.
Alright, I'm gonna make a run for it. Oh, hey, Nicole.
Afraid you're gonna cut your wrists if you listen to me?
I'm not listening to this. You may fool Strauss, but I know you're not real.
Oh, you claim I'm not real, and yet here I am.
You're just a hallucination. Strauss knows how to destroy. He knows how to destroy the marker. We will destroy you.
How convenient. Destroy the marker and all the hurt and pain go away. Imagine that, Isaac. You'll never have to listen to your heart.
Thanks, Nicole. Very cool. Okay.
Isaac, it's Ellie. I found someone. Another survivor. He says he knows you. I said stand still.
Ellie, take it easy. His name is Strauss. I know him.
He looks twitchy. I don't trust him. Don't move.
Ellie, I need him to be not dead. I need him.
Shit. Okay, Isaac. I'll march him to the hub, but if he does anything stupid, anything, I will shoot him.
Okay. I feel like we're pretty close. Close-ish anyway, I think. Curious. Phase 2 chapters. Here we go. Oh wait. Oh, Dead Space 2 is 12 chapters. Never mind. I guess we're only like halfway through. Dang, I thought we were a lot further along. Okay, good. Somewhat of a safe room. Could this be a boss fountain, I wonder? I feel like we have to be in chapter 7 by now, yeah? I don't believe this is chapter 6 anymore. No, we're still chapter 6. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess we're technically halfway through. Yeah, I'm sure a great big bloody hole in the wall only means good news, right? Okay. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a big old boss. Big bossy time, or it's like a big fight.
Isaac! We're up here! Come on, move!
Hello, Isaac.
Well, this brings up bad memories. I barely managed to escape the CEC facility this morning.
Wait, you're CEC?
Heavy equipment pilot, class 4. You?
Engineer.
Nerd. Figures.
Wow. Get dunked on.
Shit.
It's dark. You'll find me in the dark.
Shut up. It's okay, it's just a power outage.
You guys all right up there?
No,
Shit. I think life support's out too.
that's not good.
Our two remaining runners, Clark and Strauss. I knew it was only a matter of time before you reached the transit hub. You will find the train inoperable.
Are you insane? You cut off power to life support. There may be other survivors over here.
Public sector is already beyond acceptable recovery conditions. I can't allow you to escape. Goodbye, Clark.
Holy shit, Isaac! Look out! It's headed for you!
Oh, hello, friends. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh, come on. That should have stopped you.
What did you do to piss him off so much?
Ellie, you know what a marker is?
Yeah. The unitologist on my crew wouldn't shut up about it. Why? Is it real?
Yeah, it's real. Tiedemann made one using codes, patterns stored in our heads, mine and Strauss. Everything that's happening on this station is happening because of that marker. I have to get to it and destroy it, and I need Strauss to tell me how.
You're a strange man, Isaac.
Will you help me?
We're about to suffocate, so I think I'm better.
Okay, good. Listen, we need power. Without it, we have no air and no train. Sprawl's gotta have backup batteries somewhere.
Yes. The solar array's up there. But they've been mothballed for years.
Okay, alright, good. I'm heading there now. If I can start them up and get some power to the train.
You'll need someone to open the collector panels. I can do that.
Take Strauss and keep him safe.
Okay. Now I think it's safe to explore the room, and I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of stuff we didn't end up taking, which is quite nice. But it might only be stasis packs. I swore there was a bigger fight up here, but maybe you come back later, because I'm noticing a lot of vents. So I think we might have to come back this way. Oh yeah, because that's how we get to the train, is coming back this way. So yeah, there's a second fight that's quite large. Large fights. More health. More health. Great. And then this big hunk of whatever. Okay. Let's get you. Okay. Oh. Can we go in here? No, we can't. Okay. Okay, let's head back. Can I actually even head back to the save point, or no? No, I came in this way. Yeah, that's totally blocked now. Shoot. Biggest of boss fountains, holy moly. So it's more like a post-boss fountain, if anything. Okay. Jesus, I forgot about those things. This elevator looks nice. I'm sure nothing is gonna come attack me.
Ellie! How's Strauss doing?
With the power off, you can hear noises 3 blocks away. He's gonna give away my position.
Ellie, try to keep him focused. I need to know what he's trying to tell me.
That's a save point, so that's somewhat encouraging. I don't believe there's anything else in here. Oh. Well. I think that's pretty good, right? Oh. Okay, there's no oh, there's a store, good. Oh, goody. Alright, let's hop on in. Hey, we got the flamethrower. Got a nice ruby semiconductor. And gold. Okay, so now we're at the next door. I feel okay getting the upgraded one. We'll do the shock point ripper, I think. Oh, whoop. Let me sell you. Let's get you. Okay. I'm gonna upgrade my stuff first and just see if there's anything else I want to spend money on, like points-wise, before worrying about getting more ammo and provisions. Good there, good there, good there. Okay. Let's do some engineering stuff. Select an item and press Y to remove all installed nodes for reuse. Ooh. That's pretty fancy. Okay, alright, the damage is for telekinetic impalement. Plasma cutter, I think's the way I want to go, so we'll go here. Go here. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 4 to really get the OP one. I wonder if we have enough credits to get 4 power nodes. Because I would honestly be okay with that. Okay, no, we can only get 2. I'll get 1 more just in case we need to unlock a door somewhere, but after that, let's just get ammo. So we have no line racks, so let's get 6 line racks. I want to get more plasma cutter energy, because that's kind of the bread and butter and my favorite thing to use. And anything for 700? Perfect. Oh, actually, let's see if we can change up our look. We've been rocking this Isaac for a hot minute. Additional 10% healed when using med packs, and that's okay. That's not great, but okay. So heavy duty vintage suit, line gun, detonator, contact beam, flamethrower, javelin, horse gun. Do you have to buy the engineering suit to unlock the other ones? I feel like you might have to, right? I might do that next. Let's do the triage suit. Why not? Stasis is pretty helpful. Even though the extra heals are pretty helpful too. Ooh. The medic suit. Cool. I love the zealot suit. That one's my favorite, but I think you have to beat like hardcore or something, or the game mode that you only get like 2 saves for the whole run. which in of itself is kind of nutty. But let's save. We're all loaded up for the most part. Okay. Let's shoot some necromorphs. Oh, fun. I thought we'd just go into space.
Docking pod is off the mag rail. An engineering work order has been issued.
Engineering work order? Well, sign me up.
Ellie, I ran into a snag. It looks like the docking pod that runs to the solar array is floating at the bottom of the shaft.
That figures.
Don't worry. I can fix this. I'm heading out to have a look.
Shoot. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, I can't punch in the air? Fine. Ripper, what? Can I drop a thing? Because this is kind of important. Okay, good. Oh, didn't want to do that. Okay, what do we have to hit now?
He's doing. Can you hear this shit?
He's hallucinating, Ellie. It's part of the sickness.
This is going to be...
It already is. Just keep moving.
Okay. So that's all good. Pretty sure we get some spooks on the way back, but we'll see. Yep. Ooh, sucks to suck. Bing, 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 bing. Now we're in space. Pretty sure there's like a big set piece fight you have in here, like on the way back or something. Or maybe I'm getting them mixed up with an earlier part. I love all the skyboxes in this game. Oh, JK. Oh shit. Oh, hello. You almost grabbed me. Oh, hello. You grabbed me. Good golly. How many of those diddly dang things were there? Okay. Oh, come on. Why do I have to have such a full inventory? Can I do this? No. Can I do this? No. Okay, what ammo do I have? Well, I guess I can top off. There we go. That's the ticket. Oh shit, I didn't even realize it was the top of the door. Ew.
To solar array Sigma 035. Proper identification is required. Please wait here. Watchman Howard Phillips will be with you shortly.
Oh, I forgot about this place. This is like the super like high-end fancy place with all the birds. Ooh, text log. Let's read some lore. Personal log, Howard Phillips. Record number 302. I want to go home. Auntie claims she didn't get a response to my transfer request. But it's the 5th one. How could there be 5 requests and no response? Surely something is getting to them. Or surely someone is getting them. Someone is reading them. I hate to admit it, but the loneliness up here is really more intense than I expected. I think it's starting to affect me. The only good news is that Anti claims to have authorized my shipment request. They're supposed to be arriving later today, but I can't believe anything she tells me. I've been asking for so long, it's hard to believe they might actually let me have my birds. Time will tell. Tonight will tell, actually. So this guy was alone, up in space above Mars. Just wanted some birds. Who doesn't want any burbs? Okay, good. There's a store here. Hallelujah. We got a store. Ooh, power node. More health is always great too. Alright, so what is the force gun? I don't remember what the force gun does. I think I remember liking it. Let's see. Okay. What ammo do I really need? Okay, Ripper Blade were good. I think I'll get some line racks and then we'll top off with the plasma cutter. Or plasma energy, I should say. And we're 100 short. Well. Next we have line racks, plasma, javelin spheres, and ripper blades, and those are the 4 guns we have. No, I'm just buying this just to see, because I'm pretty sure if you buy the base one, you upgrade to the next one, so on and so forth, but I want to see that in action. That's the old engineering suit. All the way back from Dead Space 1. Okay, so that didn't work the way I thought it did. Maybe that was the first game that you got new suits after buying them. Oh, well, in any case, let's go. Do we want stasis duration or do we want stasis recharge? You know what, let's do recharge. Because I don't use stasis that often, but I like having it when I need it versus having the duration last longer. So let's do that. Alrighty. Let's top ourselves off, reload our ammo, and save. Hey, we're at chapter 7 now, at least that's good news. Okay, what am I supposed to access then? Is there more this way? No? Oh. What am I missing? I know I gotta go upstairs, but how do I get upstairs? Is there a little thing in here I missed? No. Is there something missing over here? No. Is there a ladder in here I just completely ignored? No. Do I have to just wait to...
Your rig is not authorized to access this area. Please step away from the door.
Do I have to assume his identity somehow? I must have missed something over here. That's the only thing that makes sense. No, that won't... Wait, can I hit that? No. Okay, there has to be something in the room then. Do I have to... Okay, don't drop anything. World Pigeon Contest winners. Those are some pretty nice birds. Not gonna lie, that one's a little green though. Doesn't look that healthy. I just have to do this and be like... Oh wait, I think I remember. Do I have to pick up... Do I have to pick up his body? This is definitely the person. I'm pretty sure this is what you have to do.
Rig authorization recognized.
Oh no.
Station watchman Howard Phillips. I hope you slept well.
I don't think he slept well. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna save one more time once we figure that out. And honestly, I'm feeling a little tired, so I might wrap up stream a bit early today. I got a busy off-stream workday tomorrow, but that was a fun little bit of spoopage, if I do say so myself. Let me just bloop. Boop. Back over to here. We will blah 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 blah. And yeah, first of all, thanks so much for everyone for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. If you want to keep up with me outside of stream, those are on my socials. Definitely the most active over on Instagram and Twitter, but Instagram is definitely MTG focused. Twitter's kind of just whatever, and also some of that stuff. But yeah, I'll be back here Saturday. Normally Saturday is going to be our EDH building stream night, but I got some requests to do a set review of Commander Legends, so we're gonna actually do that live on stream instead, and then maybe some more spooky Dead Space afterwards. But as always, I hope you all have a great rest of your time zone wherever you are, and I will catch you on the next one on Saturday. Peace out.